It was supposed to be an ordinary night in West London, a bustling bar, a young couple, and a drink with friends. But on October 11th, 2015, the RE bar in Hillingdon became the starting point for one of the most callous, high-stakes manhunts in British history. Josh Hanson, a 21-year-old council roads planner, an up-and-coming star. He was simply out with his girlfriend and cousin. Introduce the killer, Shane O'Brien, a 31-year-old suspected drug gangster. The confrontation was chillingly brief. O'Brien squared up, asking only, "What's your problem?" O'Brien wasn't carrying a fist, he was carrying a Stanley knife. In a flash of pitiless savagery, he inflicted a single, catastrophic wound, a 37-centimeter gash running from Josh's ear to his chest. Witnesses were frozen. O'Brien did not run. He calmly walked out, put the knife back in his pocket, and stepped into the night. This is the crucial point that separates O'Brien from other killers. In the 48 hours following the murder, while Josh's body lay in the bar and police scrambled, O'Brien was enjoying a high-roller escape plan. Detail the shopping trip. He went to the Ashford designer outlet. He was caught on CCTV casually trying on shirts and trousers, asking for collar sizes, and even bagging the leftovers of an Indian curry. He was unperturbed. He paid for everything in cash, already taking the first steps to vanish. Most fugitives take a car or a ferry. Shane O'Brien chartered a private plane. On Wednesday, October 14th, he left the UK from Biggin Hill Airport. No passport, no checks, just a private four-seater plane headed for the Netherlands. This single act signaled his status. He was not a desperate amateur. He was deeply connected to serious organized crime. The investigation immediately hit the upper tiers of criminality. The man who chartered the plane was later convicted of importing 100 kilograms of heroin and cocaine and distributing 30 encrypted phones. The Dutch pilots were also jailed for major drug trafficking. This confirmed O'Brien was no ordinary fugitive. He was part of a major international drug ring with seemingly endless funds to buy silence, false documents, and smooth passage across borders. For 3.5 years, O'Brien lived in Europe as a ghost. He used expensive, highly encrypted phones, costing up to £3,000 apiece, and a string of fake identities. The scale of the international manhunt grew, with the National Crime Agency, Interpol, and European authorities placing him on the most wanted list, with rewards rising to £50,000. The first mistake came in February 2017 in Prague. O'Brien, involved in a scuffle at a nightclub, was arrested. He gave Czech police the alias Enzo Melancelli. Incredibly, police failed to check his fingerprints against European databases. They released him on bail. A massive opportunity to catch Britain's most wanted was missed due to a catastrophic administrative error. After the Prague blunder, detectives followed new leads. They visited local boxing gyms he frequented. Critically, they found a tattoo artist named Tiago. O'Brien had paid him to cover existing marks with a massive, ominous image, an owl clutching a skull between its talons. This was an attempt to conceal his identity, especially the names of his children. Tiago described O'Brien as anxious, evasive, and even cried like a baby during the painful rapid sessions. While O'Brien lived freely in luxury, the Hanson family fought relentlessly. Josh's mother, Tracy Hanson, ensured her son's name, and O'Brien's face remained in the public eye through every anniversary. Their lives were on hold. This sustained pressure was key to ensuring O'Brien remained a heavy target and eventually running out of his deep financial support. The breakthrough arrived with a bizarre twist. DCI Noel McHugh was contacted by O'Brien's lawyer, suggesting O'Brien was ready to surrender. The proposed meeting point? Budapest. Detectives immediately suspected a trick. The location then changed to Romania. Authorities in Romania were alerted, setting a trap. In March 2019, the hunt finally ended. O'Brien was arrested on a busy Romanian street. He was still equipped for flight, carrying a false Danish passport, counterfeit residence permits, and 3 mobile phones. The fugitive lifestyle had finally failed. O'Brien's defense was desperate. He felt threatened by Josh's aggressive body language. He claimed he only meant to scare him. The jury took only 53 minutes to reject his lies. He was found guilty of murder and sentenced to a minimum of 26 years in prison. Shane O'Brien, the gangster who believed a private plane, and a global criminal network could shield him, was ultimately brought down by the relentless pursuit of justice and a mother's refusal to let her son be forgotten. He thought he could evade justice, but as police noted, he was wrong.